FireFighterFreddy from ColinsClub here, and
PomPomPam.
oh my gosh, she remembers her name! Holy moly, holy moly. Alrighty, on from that. Today we are going to be opening a Decidueye GX
And
Premium
Pokemon.
Collection
Pokemon.
box. Yes, Pokemon.
Pokemon. No.
Pokemon. Pokemon.
No football.
Yeah, no football.
Yes. What?
Wait.
Football?
Football cards. Really?
Yes.
You're
Yes.
joking me. Man behind the camera, where are you today?
I'm in here!
Well, what did we say about opening football cards in a Pokemon video?
Well, if they're there, open them.
Listen, no. You're going to see.
Only
No.
Pokemon. Only
Pokemon.
Oh, you're devaluing those cards, bending the corners.
That's not the word.
They're only Pokemon.
That is not a word. Like, come on, man. That's
Yeah.
not the word. Alright, we have an Decidueye GX Premium Collection and the Primarina Premium Collection GX box waiting here. We will open them this week. We already opened Mega Tyranitar EX.
Yes.
And if you want to go watch that after this video, go look for it on our channel.
Yeah, and you go on my channel too. Don't forget.
Yeah, go on Skylar's Club and listen. Now onto a vlog from the man behind the camera that's in the game room right now,
Yes.
and the girl that has her hand up PomPomPam, well, in PomPomPam's body, and the man that's right here that has his hand in my body. Don't forget. Here it is. Here's the vlog.
Woo!
We're going to go and check out a Huey, an old Air Force fighter jet, and some other things here. We're at the American Legion. We're in Alpharetta, Georgia.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, where's PomPomPam and FireFighterFreddy?
They don't want to go today.
Well, I'm sure Freddy was probably in one of these back in Nam. That is an actual Huey helicopter, and I like how they put...
the crap out of me when I looked up in the cockpit.
Oh, and there was people in there?
That scared me.
Yeah, well, those are cool. Look at their mannequins. It's like he's looking down. He's looking down to where he's got to come pick up his troops. There's my Baller 02 188,000 mile Jeep. It's a Type UH-1H helicopter called the Huey. Missions: combat, assault, medevac, troop transport supply. In service from 1967 to the year 2000. That's amazing.
Oh, yo.
That's amazing. Overseas service history. So it was in Nam, 67, 68, and 1969. It was in Ethiopia, 71, 72, 73, and Italy, 74 to 75. That's amazing. This is it. That's how big it is. Look at that thing holding it up. Wow. UH-1H Iroquois helicopter chopper. And there's a little thing of Vietnam and where it was. And people don't realize the Vietnam War was from 1957 to 1975. That's a long time. Now I have no clue what this is, but look at who it was piloted by. Assistant Lieutenant Dan. Lieutenant Dan was in Forrest Gump. So let's see what kind of plane. I have no clue at all, so I'm not even going to try. A U.S. Air Force T-33A Shooting Star, number built.
6,557
Wow.
of them.
Let's just see, max speed 600 miles per hour, which in today's time, that's really not fast. 1948 was the first flight of this thing.
1948 to 1963.
And it's a T-33A Shooting Star. I never knew that. Wow. That's amazing. And this is, look at this. So this is a World War II 40mm anti-aircraft gun. Twin mount Mark I gun. Wow. This is like in the movie, what was it with Ben Affleck and Cuba Gooding Jr. was in it. Pearl Harbor. Why don't both of you get up in there and sit?
I don't know.
You can. All right. And I'll get pictures of you. Okay. Now I'm not 100% sure on this, but it has hydraulics in that. So I'm assuming that this is what you turned probably to have it go up and down, maybe?
No, I think
And then
it
the
says
foot...
left and right.
It says left and right?
Maybe you turn
Okay,
this
so
to turn left.
to turn left and right, but then I have a feeling that it went up and down by the foot pedal. You get what I'm saying? When you pushed on the foot pedal up or down, the gun went up and down. And then when you spun this around, yeah, I think I remember when he was doing this. He was like cranking it, and the thing moves left and right and you're shooting at stuff. You're following it go through the air. That's true. Absolutely amazing. M60A1 battle tank, the improved M48 built by the Chrysler. Wow, listen to this. Built, who would have known this? Built by the Chrysler Corp, which Chrysler makes Dodge trucks. Let's get a close-up of this. This is one piece of machinery right here. Of course, it's out of use. The M1 Abrams is what they use now. Where you at? You said come here and I'm coming around. And you see it says no trespassing, keep off. Well, see this in here? It's covered, but that's where I'm assuming the engine is. See, there's a wasp nest up there, so be careful. But wow, that's a pretty big wasp nest in there. Scooch, back up, get out of the garbage, and you're getting near the wasp nest. Look at, they are right inside there. That's pretty big. When I was in the military and the M1 tanks were at the wash rack, which means say we went out and we were doing maneuvers.
Wow, look at
Hey, listen guys, they would all line up and there would be like a big drain over there where all the mud would drain. So they'd be washing every now and then. Whenever a new recruit would come in, a rookie, we'd be like, hey, walk over there, like see where that blue shack is? When we knew the M1s were running and the guys were gonna rev it up, we'd tell a new recruit, hey, walk over where that blue shack is and go get this, ask that guy for something. We'd make something up. Right as they walk past here, these vents, and they stepped on the gas, well, I say the gas, and they revved it up, the heat that would come out of this thing would melt snow as it went up a hill. It wouldn't burn them, but man, the heat would hit them and they would jump up in the air and take off running. We would be laughing. Kind of like one of those rookie things you do, like football players do and baseball players do to rookies. These flags are beautiful.
You want to go inside of there?
We can't, honey. Because it's where a lot of veterans from all militaries hang out and stuff. But let's get going. We got to go, guys.
You're a veteran?
I know I'm a veteran. So we can go in. If I'm a veteran, I got my family's veterans. That's beautiful. Yo, what's going on everybody? It's Craig from ColinsClub, and I am going to be opening up this Decidueye GX Premium Collection box alone today because Colin was up late streaming Rocket League and Grand Theft Auto to our gaming channel, Kralen's Corner. Oh, you look so comfortable. And Scooch is watching videos on Skylar's Club on YouTube Kids. Now, let's get into this opening. Here is a quick little look at the front of the box. This thing is a beauty. I'm gonna tell you, I love the way the pin, the coins, everything. And on the back, what do we got? Let's read it to you real quick. Decidueye GX is taking aim at your opponent's Pokemon. With its sharp quills and keen archery, this Pokemon always takes its best shot. Get this premium collection today because Decidueye GX is definitely on Target. And no, we did not get this at Target, we got it at GameStop. So I'm gonna open this up and I'm gonna talk a little bit to you about things, what's going on with our channel. And you know I love to talk. So here we go. So what's been happening is, I took the summer off to be with the kids. So what does that mean? And hello, football, how do these guys keep getting in there? I mean, folks, we're gonna start opening up football, hockey, and baseball, and basketball, and other cards, NASCAR, in separate videos, but not in these, just keep getting snuck in there. So I took the summer off to be with the kids. So what does that mean? That means that there's gonna be a lot more Pokemon openings. Now, also, we gotta let you know, we've had a lot of positive feedback on the puppets, FireFighterFreddy and PomPomPam. Now, how did we come across doing that? Well, I'm gonna tell you how. If you watch the video of when we went to Hobbytown, in there, you're gonna see how we came across doing that. Now, Colin watches a puppet show, a character on YouTube now that he's told me about. I don't have time to watch YouTube, so when the kids come to me with an idea about doing something new, I just roll with it. Why? Because I love them. They could ask me anything and I will try it. There's that. So for anybody out there, that's how we came across doing this. We're gonna continue to do it. We've got a lot of good feedback on it and I love doing it. And believe me when I tell you this, for me being around all these years, we are not gonna be the first to do something, meaning the puppets, and we're not gonna be the last. Also, Colin has been begging me to make these videos shorter. He says, Dad, you gotta get rid of your old school ways of making everything long and an hour. So I'm gonna be getting rid of all these hour-long videos. Even if we vlog, the videos are gonna be probably, I would have to say, less than 30 minutes. He's saying 15. I'm gonna really try my best. But I love making long videos, but he says that's not the wave of the future. So here we go. What's in this? This is the big, oversized Decidueye GX card. Man, this thing is a beauty. It's got texture on it. It's got glisten. It's a beautiful card, and you know how much I love these cards. I'm gonna set that right there, and then we're gonna go over the promo cards that you get with it, and then the mini. Let's put the mini up. Well, I call it the mini, but this is the regular size GX. That's a beauty also. Gosh, I love these cards. You know, it's nice sometimes to get cards like that from a pack. It's more exciting, but it's also cool when you buy something and you know what you're getting. Here is Ral. Look at that holographic. That is a pretty one there. Man, look at that when I turn it. You're gonna hear Scooch over there. She's gonna be singing while she's watching some of her YouTube kids. Man, I'm sorry, but I gotta show that. That is so pretty. We're gonna put those right there. And here is the pin. That's a beauty also. We collect and save all the coins, the pins. Actually, where is the coin? You know, the way I'm always throwing stuff. You know, in the past, I've thrown away cards, but here is the coin. Hey, little one over there. You want your money? She thinks those are real money. All right, I'll give it to you in a little bit. All right, let's get on with ripping these packs open. We're gonna start out with Breakthrough first. And I just want to let you know that if there's a card that I come across that I have a tough time with the name or I mess it up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that card aside and then I'm going to go over the name at the end of the video. That way I don't mess things up, because sometimes I do. I'm getting a little bit better, but I think I'll just skip it instead of slander it, and then I'll do a video at the end, or a little section at the end of going over all the cards that I may mispronounce. So maybe some of you out there have also had the same issue with that name. So here's Hoot Hoot, Remoraid. I'm going to do that one at the end. Scatterbug, Axu, Trainer Fisherman. I'll do that one at the end. That's a pretty one. Giovanni Scheme. And there's a Starmie Reverse Hollow. Just a regular, not a rare. And then for the last one, whoa, that's a pretty. There you go right there. There's a Smeagol rare. I love the drawing, but just a regular rare, folks. The two cards that I didn't want to mispronounce were Teddy Ursa and Ursaring. All right, let's get on to the next pack now. The next pack, we're gonna do Steam Siege. Now, like I was always saying, folks, please leave all comments down below. If we do mispronounce something that I do not correct myself on, feel free to say, hey, dum-dum, you mispronounced it. Do over, rewind. Take 5, take 10, here we go. Oh, I might have done something wrong there, but that's okay. All right, let's get on to this. And you know, we're all looking for the beautiful Glim and Glimmer cards. So is Scooch. Here is Apom, Clauncher, Fletchling, C-Dot, Drifloon, Brever. I'm gonna wait on that one. Clang, Ninja Boy Trainer. There's an Apom Reverse, not a rare. And what's back there is a Weevil rare. And this is kind of a simple one. I don't know why I mispronounced this one, but I know a lot of you probably in your head when I come across something that's tough for me, you're like, you say it in your head and you're like, come on, dummy. This is Braviary. All right, now we're gonna be on to Evolutions. And I hope you all enjoy the way I'm doing this here, because, you know, to me, you know, years ago, not talking about my past, but when I was in the BMX racing and was traveling all up and down the East Coast racing, you know, there was people that were really good but didn't know as much as me about bikes. And sometimes I'd get a little frustrated, but you know what? It didn't matter really when I think about it today, because those people made the BMX community much bigger, just like everybody out there that's doing these Pokemon openings. The more, the merrier. That's the way I look at it. So here we go. Here's Drowsy, Staryu. There is an Energy. That's a nice one. There's Growlithe. Ghastly, you know I always love. He's hiding in the dark. It's kind of like me. I like putting the lights off and scaring people when they come into a room. There's Professor Oak's Hint Trainer. We have a Nidorino and another Super Potion Trainer. And here is a Caterpie Reverse. That's just a regular. And what do we got for the big boy? An Arcanine Rare. All right. Well, I don't think I had too many problems with those cards right there. So let's get on to the next pack, which is going to be Sun and Moon. I'm kind of feeling like, and I say this now, and I shouldn't shoot myself in the foot, so to speak, that in the Sun and Moon regulars and the Guardian Risings, I feel like I've been having an easier time with the names. These names seem to be a tiny bit easier for me. All right, let's go. Don't forget, it's 4 on Sun. Ha ha, camera, you got me on that one. The battery died, like always. Same old story. Well, hopefully I don't get something really big in this pack, because then you're all gonna be like, you added it. But well, let's see. So here we go. A Rattata, Roggenrola, Marini, a Crab Roller, a Growlithe, Water Energy, a Crocorock, Brion, a Trainer Big Malasada, and this one's always tough. I get this one out of all the tough names. I don't, you know, it's stuck in my head. Yukamuku, and last but not least, you better not be something huge because it's just this camera, I'm telling you. Ah, of course, a Lapras GX. Well, that is an incredible card. It's a GX and it's shiny. Look at how beautiful that thing is. But I'm sure it's not worth anything more than $5 online, so we're not gonna cry over that one and say that was added in. All right, let's get on to the next pack, all right? And here we go. Next is Sun and Moon. And you know, like I've always said, people are like, why do you keep using the same camera? We don't understand it. You know, it's just, I'm old-fashioned. I will keep using something until it's completely worthless, and the camera really is worthless. But I don't know, you gotta roll with it. You know what it is? I guess for being in the Army, I like pain. I like, you know, putting more pain in myself, mental pain. So here we go. There is Pancham, Litwick, Patrat, or is it Patrat? We're gonna go over that one. Alolan Geodude, a Gligar, an Energy Lotto, a Hakamo'o, Rescue Stretcher, the Reverse Goomy, which is regular, and what do you got behind there? Oricorio. Always get these. Oricorio rare. All right. And then last but not least, and like I said, I'll go over that Patrat. Here is another Sun and Moon Guardian Rising. We'll get this one, and let's go ahead. Come on, big boy. Come on out of there. See if you're so famous for bending the cards. I know those things never focus in. I never take the time to let them focus in, but you know, good luck on whoever got all the codes today. And we're gonna go over all the important picks, which weren't many that I got in this pack, or this box. So Alolan Vulpix, Fletchling, Mudchop, hiya, karate move, Phantom, Barboach, Energy, Lampent, Beware, Brooklet Hill, welcome home, and Trainer Aether Paradise Conservation Area. That is a reverse, and what do we get for the big boy? Me, jumping out of the bathtub, a rare Wailard. All right, folks, well, let's go over everything that I got in here that was rares and probably something decent. Well, stay tuned, here we go. Just like in school when you're taking a test, they say stick with your first answer. Do not erase it and go back and change it unless you are 100% sure. I should have stuck with my first name that I call this. It's a Patrat, not a Patrat. Here's a quick recap on what we got today from the Decidueye GX box. We actually did better when we opened up the Mega Tyranitar EX box in another video, which we will have a picture link at the end of this video to that box opening. We got 2 Incineroar GX cards. They were incredible. One was a regular Incineroar GX and one was a hyper rare. So make sure you go check that out. And also, we are gonna open up the Incineroar GX box tomorrow and the Primaria GX box the day after. Here we are, let's get to it. Out of the Decidueye GX box opening, we got a rare Smeargle, a rare Weavile, a rare Arcanine, a rare Oricorio, a Lapras GX when the battery died, so don't lose any sleep over that one. It's a good card, but it's not a really crazy card to say, hey, you had that one in there. And then of course, last but not least, there is me jumping out of the bathtub or the pond or the lake, whatever you want to call it, the Wailard Rare. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to go check out our other 2 YouTube channels, Colin's Corner, which is our video gaming channel, and Skylar's Club for all you princesses. Thanks a bunch and have a great week. Want to see more videos like this? Then click right here. Have a little sister who loves princesses? Then by clicking right here, go check out Skylar's Club. And if you want to be notified every time we put up a new video, when you click right here and subscribe to us, click that notification bell. And always remember, give more love, get more love. Colin's Club.